Hi, it's Knight75 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox, and today I'm covering what happened last week, which was we had a little gathering for Scrub Killer, who passed away sadly at the end of last year, and we got the news through recently. It was gut-wrenching, absolutely and utterly numbing news. A lot of people felt the same. And Frodo organised an event, very quickly put it together, and we went down. A load of us went to his fleet carrier, paid our respects. We had a massive fun free-for-all fight, which Scrub would have wholeheartedly approved of. There was a lot of Corvettes in the system because it was his favourite ship. There was a lot of Anacondas around. A lot of people brought big ships along, and I don't want to harp on and make this a sad thing. It was lovely to see so many people come out for Scrub, so many people make the effort. The free-for-all was absolutely hilarious. I somehow managed to survive 36 minutes of absolute carnage going on, and once the NPC started shooting it was really the beginning of the end. But I also shot people out of the fight with my 4 shell cannons. It was crazy. It was quite emotional at times. It was a bit weird. It is just odd to think that definitely not Scrub snoring in party or saying offensive things to me. Scrub had a very clever strategy for staying out of the voice comms in my videos. He hated hearing his own voice in my videos, so he used to make sure what he said was so offensive I wouldn't put it in. I remember Polo selling one of the new members of the Dark Marauders. Scrub's quite abrasive and it can upset some people, but he doesn't mean it. And that was pretty much summed him up perfectly. He was such a fun dude to fly with. He was such a good wingmate. The tributes that have been made are, there's a whole channel dedicated to him on one of the Discords, which is lovely. That's something that Frodo's done, which is awesome, and it's been really enjoyable. This was Scooby, who was out in deep space and missed the event, so paid his own tribute to his friend, shooting off an escape pod into the star. And it was used to joke about primo lasers that you had to cut to Clonia to get the Kyber crystals to make your lasers primo. There's a lot of people that pay tribute to him in their own special way. There were a few people that didn't make it down to the event because of the time of night we had it. A lot of the Americans didn't make it down very early, but there was people, paying respects in their own special way. There was a lot going on, and it was nice to see. It was wonderful that so much of the community came out. People who I haven't seen on the game in years sort of rolled out, which was really nice, really touching. There were some notable absences, but most people sent well wishes and apologised if they couldn't make it. There were a few people that didn't come down because I didn't think they'd be welcome, but honestly they didn't need to worry. They could have turned up. It wouldn't have it definitely wasn't that sort of event. Any petty rivalries would have been definitely put aside for this. This is not something normal, and it's not something that I expected or anyone else expected. The news was incredibly shocking, and I am definitely putting this down to the last horrible thing of a crap year of 2021. It was certainly a sting in the tail that I wasn't expecting, and I've really struggled to make this video. I'll be honest. I've put it off. I've attempted to record it multiple times. It's just been really difficult. I honestly don't know what to say. It is what it is. It's very sad. And we're all united in that. And yeah, it was great of Frodo to do a fun event, and we could have a laugh and enjoy ourselves, and remember Scrub for what he was and what he brought to the game and who he was. And he was a fun dude. There were some great voice clips of him in some of my videos. There's the one where I'm bringing Paul of War back to my carrier, that's really funny. That was a great voice clip. Yeah, there was touching moments, and there's silly little voice clips that, you know, it was really weird. The other day I looked up a couple of videos where I remembered him speaking, just, you know, which was just odd. So, you know, there's plenty of clips out there. I thought it was really funny in the free-for-all. I got moaned at by Jordo Man because I think I shot Indica out of his range. And yeah, I ended up in a dark alleyway with 3 TOC and mine-laying ships staring into me, which Scrub would have wholeheartedly approved of. Scrub played this game with a fun sense of abandon, and you know, most of us in the Dark Marauders, a lot of our ship builds to Scrub, so it's kind of fitting that we were all in the Corvettes that he either advised on or helped build, or on the case of my Abomination, helped at least make it usable. Oh yeah, I've been dreading doing this video. I've been putting off doing this video, but I released this video on the Saturday after this event that we had for him. Again, huge thank you to everyone who took part, everyone who come down, everyone who sent a message, everyone who, you know, remembers Scrub fondly. Just flicking through the recently played with at the end of the night was hilarious. The amount of names on there that I haven't seen playing this game in a long time, the amount of people that took the time to turn up and pay their respects or send messages of and well wishes. It was yeah, quite humbling and quite special. Obviously we're all gutted and sad as to the tragedy that has befallen our friend. It was totally shocking and out of the blue. So, you know, it's what can you do? It's just horrible. But I'll always remember him. Definitely, there's a few phrases that whenever I hear, I always instantly think of him. And yeah, we were saying we might run a petition to get Primo Cunt detected as a ship warning added to your ship in his honour. Yeah, I'm gonna miss him. Yeah, it's just so weird at the moment. It's gonna take a very long time to get used to the fact that he's not around, because it's just been such a shock. But here I am getting murked by TOC. In typical them, they turn out to a Corvette event in Cobras, Hanamamba. I was quite happy. I managed to ram one of the Cobras to death as I got mined to pieces, so that was quite fun. And yeah, like I say, Scrub would have approved a lot of the ganking that went on at the event, a lot of the silliness that went on at the event. He'd have been well down with that. And yeah, the event itself was, you know, amazing. Thanks to Frodo for organising it, and I'm sure the Dark Marauders will do something just us, just the Dark Marauders, at some point, which I might bring you in a video in the future. But you know, it is what it is. It is very sad. It is very, you know, horrible. But it was nice to have some fun, stupid shooting at each other in a spaceship game to remember our friend. And whenever I hear the phrase "you problem," I am always going to think of Scrub, whenever I use the phrase "you problem," I'm always going to think of Scrub. And yeah, thanks to Scrub, that's really has made it into my vocabulary. It was his catchphrase. And yeah, what can you say? But I did decide to do something in his honour, because let's face it, Scrub wouldn't want us to be too sad about things, and Scrub would want to be remembered for what he brought to the game and what he did in the game. So I decided to raid his DVR and just lift the last bunch of kills off his DVR, put them together in a montage, which I'm going to have the good, the bad and the ugly play over, because you really like that track. And yeah, I think that's a fitting way to end this video, is watching me get blown apart by TOC as I try and reboot and repair. But at least I got the Cobra before they got me. And yeah, I did pretty well in the free-for-all event, to be honest. I survived longer than I thought I would. People were going soft on me because they know I was recording for this. But yeah, this video and many other things will go in the tribute on the Elite Dangerous PvP Discord. If you want to check it out, Frodo's set aside a commemorative Discord channel. There's lots of well-wishings and screenshots and things like that on there. It's worth checking out. And yeah, this is my little tribute to my friend Scrub. Gonna miss him. He was probably the best wingmate you could ask for, and it is really, really sad that he's gone. And yeah, so I'll leave you now with just a collection of his kills.